Oh, there she is. So today's October the 13th, 2023. This is your acupuncture session. All right. We can wait another minute or two. Make sure everybody's here. So today is National Skeptic Day. Skepticism, it means that you just question certain things that's in our head. Like when we're born, there's nothing in our idea, right? The baby doesn't know anything. So somewhere along the line, the baby collects information. And some of those information, if you've been around a little bit, you know are not necessarily true all the time. Some of them apply, some of them don't apply, right? So they call it the National Skeptic Day. It's where we check our beliefs. So in this process, okay, some of you are brand new, so you have no idea, like not much idea what's going to happen. And that is a good place to be, right? So there's three parts to this process, about an hour and 20 minutes altogether. The first part is introduction. We create what's called set and setting, right? Setting is the space that you're in. The set is how you prepare your sort of intention. So the set, in this case, okay, the intention is like if you go to any kind of a session, there's always sort of instruction, right? What am I supposed to do? You know, like everything you do in life, there's always some sort of instruction. And in the sense that, oh, am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? Am I understanding what the instruction is? So this instruction is very unique in that you can never get it wrong. That's kind of strange, right? So follow my sort of reasoning. Because the instruction is in fact to do nothing. Hi, Grace.
Good morning.
Good morning. So doing nothing, how can you do nothing wrong, right? You're doing nothing, right? So the intention for the next 35 to 45 minutes, okay, after the acupuncture needle goes in, is to do nothing. So let me qualify what do nothing means. You notice that your body will continue the body. So that's not your fault. You haven't done nothing because your body's doing it. Kind of makes sense, right? Your body, your kidneys, your liver, your pancreas, all your cells will continue to function. Your skin will detect temperatures, you know, like everything is just still working. This thing is alive. Of course it's going to be doing it. I call it the body is bodying. So when the body bodies, you're not responsible. You're still doing nothing. And the second thing is your breath will continue to breathe. And your body knows exactly what to do because it needs oxygen. I got to get rid of carbon dioxide and all that stuff. So you can just let the breath do its own thing. The reason I mentioned this is very important because sometimes people have a practice. You probably all heard, maybe some of you have heard that you should be breathing in a certain way to relax and breathing a certain way is good for you. Well, just for 35 minutes or 40 minutes, suspend that practice if that's what you're used to. Don't do that because your body knows how to breathe. Just like when you go to sleep at night, your body breathes by itself and does a perfect job. So just let it be. So the body will body, the breath will breathe, and then finally, your brain will continue to brain. See, when your body bodies, it produces, if you notice your body, what you're going to notice is sensation. When your eardrum does the ear drumming, you're going to hear sounds, right? When you are feeling the seat against your bum, those are pressure sensors. You feel the body's feel the pressure of the chair, so that's called sensation. But when your brain brains, it produces what's called thoughts. So just because you notice thoughts in your head doesn't mean you've done anything wrong either. Follow so far, right? You see? Even though you set the intention to do nothing, but the brain is still braining. You will notice. Don't trust me. Trust your own experience. Just see what happens. See how thoughts really work. See how that brain actually works. Your intention to do nothing, your body will body, your breath will breathe, and your brain will brain. So what does that mean? That means you don't need to meditate. So some of you have meditation practices. You don't need to do that. Okay? So easy, right? You can't do that wrong. So if you notice yourself meditating because you habitually do this, that's just more braining. Your intention is not to even do that. So if you notice it happening, just realize, okay, that's the brain braining. You don't have to do it. And just because you do it, you haven't done nothing wrong either. That's just because the brain has been conditioned to do certain things. And meditation for some people could be like prayers, could be mantras, could be visualization of certain things. You know, some people say, oh, if your mind's busy, you should go to a happy place. Well, don't do that either. Just let the mind do its own thing. The brain should do the brain's own thing. You don't have to do anything particular. But if you do it, you're not at fault either. So far, you got it perfect, right? And you don't have to remember anything. Whatever happens, happens. You don't have to feel like there's a test afterwards. There ain't no test. Okay? So just let whatever happen, happen. You can't get it wrong. Everybody gets it perfect. And then, so if you find that today your brain is braining a lot because it's Friday, you got all the things happening, just let it play out. And if you, and don't believe anything I say, because this whole process allow us to basically notice what's really happening. That's all it does. So don't trust anything except your experience, because whatever appears to you is exactly your truth. And it's unique in that nobody else can witness what you witness as you observe. So it's your truth. That, just trust this one possibility though, that whatever shows up is exactly what you need to notice. In the same way your body will body exactly the way your body needs to body. Your breath will breathe exactly the amount of oxygen your body actually needs. And your brain will also bring whatever thoughts that comes up. Just be open, because we have no idea what's going to show up. So I look forward to talk maybe afterwards, okay? So in about 35 to 40 minutes, we will come back. But in the meantime, Sherry is putting all the pins in, and I'm going to start on this side. Okay. I'm going to just put that in my pocket so I can... Actually, I don't need to. I'll just keep that pointing there. I'll start. Okay. Oh, Val? What's that? You don't want to do it? Not today? Because you might have to run off.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
then, are you going to sit anyways? You can
Yes,
sit.
I sit.
You can just sit with your eyes
I
closed.
need to go.
Okay.
If, you know.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. But you try next time.
Yes. I'm on call.
Yeah, she has to pick up somebody who needs her help. You can do exactly the same thing, Val. You can just keep your eyes closed, right? Just do the same instruction. Let the body, the breath breathe, and let the brain breathe. And just observe with no pins. And see what happens. Same thing, the intention is do nothing. So you get it perfect too, just because you don't have the acupuncture needle. It's no less. The acupuncture needle slows things down, so make it a little bit easier to observe. It has other benefits. Okay. Did I miss anybody?
Yeah. So,
Sybil?
okay.
It's okay. You don't need to worry if any pop out. Just notice that it's perfectly okay.
Okay, two more things actually. If you're new to the session, we ask people just to make sure their phone is on silence, and also keep your eyes closed the entire time. And if you feel like your body wants to move a little bit, that's just a body. Just realize that's not necessary. But if you need to shift weight to make yourself more comfortable, whatever, there's no rule against that. You're still doing nothing.